here we are, finally out of the rain, for goodness sakes. Took off from my house, a little bit of rain on the coast there where I live, but it looked like it let up by the time I got a couple miles inland. No such chance. It's raining pretty good all the way out to here, which is, well, I don't know, at least 10 miles inland. So we're on 75 north. However, we're actually heading west. It eventually would turn north. And we're going to go out and scout a new place today called Dinner Island. So this time of year, there's a little bit of hunting out there. And I flew over it with my son about 2 weeks ago. He's a private pilot. And so we went up in one of his club airplanes. We did a little scouting mission. And there were several RVs out there camped in a grassy field. I guess that's I don't know if they have an RV park of sorts or whatever, but I've seen that before. We drove by it last week on a ride on our Harleys. We saw the motorhomes out there too. So I'm going to go ahead and go out. I'm going to take a little different route than I normally take to get out into that general area. Show you a couple things that are right off Alligator Alley here. Normally I would turn off on 27 and go up through the Everglades, but today I'm going to go out Alligator Alley just a little bit first and show you a couple of the attractions that are kind of fun out there. So I'm glad we're out of the rain, and I'll check back with you when we get a little closer to some of these things to see, and then of course Dinner Island. I got the drone with me, so hopefully we'll be able to put the drone up out at Dinner Island too. We go through the toll plaza called the Alligator Alley Toll Plaza. We have us a sun pass, so we get to go through the special lane. Special people. See how special it is with some problem going on up here. Me. Go Sun Pass. Go Sun Pass. Alright, here we go on the Alligator Alley side now. Alligator Alley basically splits. It cuts right through in this area going westbound, right through the middle of the Everglades. Got a nice canal right off my right. Real pretty out here. Lots to see. And they've got these rest stops. That's where we're going to stop at one of these rest stops in particular, that have these neat raised walkways way up high, up above, and they extend out over the water. Kind of neat. Show it to you. The other thing is, those of you familiar with this area know that Alligator Alley's a pretty dangerous place to drive. A lot of pretty bad accidents out here. I don't drive this very frequently, but I think part of it is just speed. People think of this as the Autobahn. When accidents happen because of the speed, they're pretty tragic. Alright, here's what I think I'm going to do. We went through the toll plaza, and rather than just going to the one parking area I wanted to show you, there's a couple of, before that one. I'm actually going to the Miccosukee Travel Plaza. That's where I'm going to turn north. So I'm going to stop at each of the rest stops, just do a slow drive-through with the camera. And we're going to stop at the one that actually has the high walkway, the lifted walkway. But I'll show you what these rest stops look like. They're pretty nice. Look at this. You've got the canal right here. All those birds. You know, I'm not much of a bird watcher, but I must say the Everglades, bird watching is pretty cool. That's just some phenomenal birds of prey, and also just kind of like shorebirds and all sorts of stuff. Alright, we'll just do a low speed right through this stop. It says recreational area, so most of these have a boat launch. You can go down this canal and go fishing. So let's go in here and take a quick look. So this would be the first rest stop west of the toll plaza that comes from 595 into 75, so out on the east side of Florida. So the beautiful, look at that, nice concrete boat launch, people out here fishing. Go in here the wrong way so you can see the sign, the boat launch. Very nice. Beautiful day out here too, by the way. It's probably about 75 degrees. Part of the Francis Taylor. Now Francis Taylor is the one that we're kind of in the southern end of it. And when we do our riding on some of my other videos, we're way up on the north side of Francis Taylor. So right now I'm looking north toward that area, which is distance-wise, wow. I would say a good 20 miles north of us anyway. We go down here, so you got these nice things that tell you what's going on. Got a nice place to sit and relax under cover here. Really pretty, very nice. All right, no way out here, so we're just gonna turn around and we'll get back on the freeway, and I'll get back to you at the next rest stop. The second rest stop. I didn't have the camera rolling when I passed a sign saying this thing had like medical and all kinds of neat stuff here. And there's another nice rest stop on the south side of it too. Big one. And this one's also called a recreational area, which I suspect means that it has a boat launch. Anyway, lots of great places to stop here on Alligator Alley. You know, if you get tired or you just want to pull over and have a snack. I mean, these places are nice. Looks like this one, you got to come back out on that road. Probably run into a canal up here. Oh yeah, look at this. Real big. The private motorhome and a trailer. Wow, nice. So let's see what's in here. Yep, boat launch. See people down there. Look at big parking lot. FHP guy down at the end of the parking lot. Big boat launch. And there's one of the elevated platforms. It's not the one I had in mind, so we'll keep going down the road, but you can get an idea of what I'm talking about. Pretty cool. You get a nice view up there. Great place to stop. Yeah, North Carolina from out of there. All right, here comes rest stop number 3. Now these rest stops aren't more than 2 or 3 miles apart. Interesting, since they're so large. Yeah, this is probably the 3rd rest stop in 10 miles or less as we came through the toll gate. So it seems that way anyway. Somebody down here on a nice little boat or a... Yeah, look at that. Fishing right in there. There's another one. Right there. Fishing. Here comes the rest stop up in front of us. Another boat launch. This one's small by comparison to the last one, but nice boat launch. Kind of looks like the canal sort of doesn't dead end, but it gets pretty tricky coming in to right into that boat launch, and then there's not much room. Let's take a look and see what they got over here. If you wanted to come around this on your boat from another one, yeah, there's room. Oh, look at that. There's a gator right there. 2 of them. See the gator? Just sitting there. A little guy. Just a little guy, just sitting there on the other side. See if there's any other ones. Nope, that's the only one I see. See a lot of something flopping around in there. I'm guessing that's fish. Don't know what. Let's take a look down here and see if we see any other gators. Nice birds walking around out there. Be careful, birds. Those gators got to eat too. Look at that. Wow. Is that a crane or something? I wish I knew more about what the birds were. They're just very majestic to look at. I don't see any more gators. Oh, maybe there's one right here. See if that's a gator. Oh, he went down. That is a gator. Right here. He just went down. Right there. You hear the motorcycle. Some of them, they just don't like it. They don't like the sound. Anyway, nice rest stop. This one's not as ornate as the last one, but as you can see, lots of parking. If you got a trailer or an RV or anything, I mean, just lots of parking. All right. Somebody's dog. I don't see anybody around. Must be somebody's dog. I hope. Oh, there's a person right there. My wife would go nuts. My wife and daughter want to rescue everything. I'd have to bring that dog home in a box in the back of my motorcycle. Alright, we're on the Miccosukee Reservation now. And I guess that raised walkway that I didn't go on, that must have been the one I wanted to walk on. But we didn't. And so there's that. So we're getting off here at the Miccosukee Travel Center. And then you probably just saw on the sign there, they call it Snake Road. It's actually, I think it's State Road 84 or something like that. But it's called Snake Road because it's not a twisty road. It's just slight bends in it. And if you look at it like from a Google Earth view, it looks like a snake. There you go, Snake Road. That's what we're doing. Go northbound here. Now, one of the first things I'm going to look for is when we come out here, we don't really do this road a lot. When we do this road on our street bikes and our Harleys, we always pass a road that says like Clewiston this way 30 miles on a dirt road. And it's unfamiliar to me, and I want to check it out. So if it looks unfamiliar to me, we may take that road for a little while, a little detour prior to getting to Gator Island. We're not going to go all the way to Clewiston, but we'll take the road for a while and see what it comes into, because it must come into something I'm familiar with, but I just want to check it out. So here we are, we're coming off of Alligator Alley into the Miccosukee Travel Plaza is what I think it's called. We are on the Indian Reservation, so everybody mind your manners. Alright, here we go up Snake Road. Okay, said if you got a rice burner and you're thinking you're going to come out here and this is going to be a really good rice burner ride, I mean, it probably is, but it's not super twisty. As you can see, it's just very mild bends in the road. Also, I probably wouldn't go too fast through here just because of the animals. You can see it's got water, really pretty down there. Water and animals and stuff. And you and the animal could become one at a very inopportune time. So I'm just going to enjoy this road here for a little bit, and if I see that turn to Clewiston, we're going to take it for a little bit and see where it takes us. Alright, coming down Snake Road, going up Snake Road. So where that antenna is up in front of us is a very official looking place here on the reservation. A stop. I know they got an airstrip around here somewhere. They have a main airport in Big Cypress in a town, but they have, or they list on the map, a little airstrip out here somewhere. I wonder if this is it. We'll take a quick stop here and see what this very official looking reservation area is. I get some flags, nice flags. Got some nice dwellings, some heavy equipment. They're all propaned up over there. Must have generators or something. Nobody coming behind us, so we'll take a quick peek here what this is. Alligator Alley Reservation Field Office. Nice houses, nice dwellings. Nobody coming, here we go. I know you guys would be bored to tears if I left the camera running here on Snake Road, but it's only about 10 miles long, but the view is nice. You see lots of stuff. There's a sign coming up to give us an idea of where we are. I want to say we're probably about halfway up Snake Road. Nobody's coming behind me, so I'm going to slow down so we can take a look at the sign. Well, Billie Swamp Safari, which is a nice place to go. Alligator shows and airboat rides, 19 miles, museum. So basically the town, Big Cypress, is in about 13 miles, and those are the things that are near it, the attractions and whatnot. So again, we're on the Big Cypress, Miccosukee Indian Reservation here. And we're looking for the road to Clewiston. There'll be a sign here somewhere soon with a dirt road pointing us off to the right, telling us we can go to Clewiston. And we're gonna do a little diversion and see where that road goes. We're pretty far south. We're probably about 35 to 40 miles south of Clewiston. And the area that we normally ride in some of my videos is up about 2 o'clock to us right now, all the way out to over here, out to about 10 o'clock or so. Matter of fact, Billie Swamp Safari is kind of over this way. And where we normally go riding is over that way. So I'm just admiring how they cut their stuff or thin it out, pile it up. I wonder if they ever light it on fire. Oh, look at this. Somebody's got a nice like lake set up here or whatever. There's a gator right there in the middle, smack dab in the middle. Big gator. Look at that. Nice big birds. I hear a dog barking. Ooh, I see some livestock. Nobody coming, so we can look. Look at these. Whoa, getting up. Big old somethings. Cows. All right, nobody coming. Here we go. I don't like the sound of the motorcycle. Sorry. A lot of cows in these fields. I can see out to the right and left. I just passed a field that looked like it had about 1,000. I can see, I can't see real good through the camera. A lot. Lots of cows on the reservation here. There you go. Good day for them, about 75 degrees. Cloudy, so not a lot of direct sunlight. All right. Welcome sign. Welcome to the Big Cypress Reservation. Seminole Tribe of Florida. Yeah, it's kind of funny. Get on the Seminole Reservation, all of a sudden the road improves dramatically. Still looking for our Clewiston dirt road. There's a sign out here somewhere. Keep you posted. Road. That's our road right there. We take that road. That's just some of my videos, and this road right in front of us is the road that I come from. So this will probably say the Clewiston thing on it. I don't need to take the road because I already know of this road. It doesn't say it. This isn't saying it, but this is the road we come out on normally. I've got this in a couple of my videos. It's called Huff Bridge Road, and that's where we come from, the top of Francis Taylor and Holy Lands, and all that is way up to the north. So nobody's coming behind us. We'll slow down, we'll take a peek at this. So it's kind of the same as the last sign, telling us that the township is 4 miles in front of us, roughly. They have some nice stuff in this town. Look at this. I mean, it's a big rodeo thing here. It's incredible. Junior Cypress Rodeo Arena Entertainment Center. It's very, very nice. And then they got all these tiki huts out here, and we were out here just a week ago. Yeah, they're still dug up. They're all dug up like they dug up in the middle underneath the tiki huts, you can see. So I'm not sure what they're doing. We'll figure it out another time. But real nice place. Lots of property. Nice bridge going across the canal there. Real neat. Get a feel for the dwellings. Quad up on the hill and a quad coming out in the street in front of us. Big Cypress Landing store here. I think out here the rules, at least for the locals, are there are no rules. These guys take their tiki huts seriously in this place. Very, very nice huts, big tall ones. Real nice. Now up here, I'll show you the turn, but like if we go to Billie Swamp Safari and we decide to come home the roadway instead of the off-road way, this signal light right here, this is where we would be coming out. So we'd come out right here on this street, pop out right here. We'd go down south if we want to go back to Alligator Alley, or we could come up north here and take an alternate way home. Coming up on some signs, let's see what it says. South Border Water Management District. Oh, here's, I think this is it, Clewiston, 30 miles. So let's take this road for a little bit and see where it goes. A little detour here on our way to Dinner Island. I'm gonna get out the GoPro and so give me just a minute here and we'll get started. Well, I was sitting here putting my GoPro on, to my utter amazement, some pickup truck came barreling around the corner and flew down the road. So we will put this thing in. Oh, here comes another truck. That almost looks like the same guy. Put this thing in off-road mode. Maybe this is a fairly busy traveled road. We'll find out. But anyway, it said Clewiston 22 miles. I don't have any interest in going all the way to Clewiston, but I am curious what this road intersects with. So we're going eastbound, directly eastbound right now. So I suspect we're going to run into some of my the other roads that we've been on. See how far it takes us to do that. Looks like we're in somebody's farmland, but it says Clewiston and shows a road. Whoa, sand. Yeah, that's sand. I'll just let the GoPro run. I'll turn this camera off so we can conserve the battery a little bit on the Cena. have elected to turn around. Couple reasons for that. First of all, I can't help but feeling I'm on private land here, and I'm uncomfortable with that, not only because it's private land, but also because of Indian reservation. Second thing is, I'm trying to go north, and this thing's going east and then south. All right, coming up on the sign here. Slow down, nobody's behind me. Dinner Island Ranch, Wildlife Management. We have arrived. Oh yeah, you see the RVs out in the field that we saw from the air. From the airplane ride the other day. Did about 4 orbits over this place. Checking it out. There it is, Dinner Island Ranch. There's the sign. So we'll go in here and see what's what. Put myself in off-road mode, although I don't think it's that big of a deal out here. And I think I'm gonna turn on the GoPro and just let it film. And I'll turn off my narration. So it's a little too windy out here for the drone. It'd probably work, but it's just too windy, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm out here in Dinner Island Ranch Wildlife Management Area. Here's the little ranger station. Here's where you can hang your game. And then they do some game cleaning right here. Looks like the hose is gone. But nice day out here. Raining at home. I have to go, went through a lot of rain to get here and probably go through a lot of rain to get back. It's going to show you I'm trying out my Alpine Stars again today. They're getting more and more broken in. Thought I'd show you my boots. I'm wearing my Alpine Stars today. These low top ones, the bigger socks on them, and they're getting more broken in. You can feel they're getting less stiff and nice. I was having some problems shifting with it, so I went ahead and lowered my pegs. I think I showed you these pegs on a previous ride. So these are adjustable, and I now have them on the lowest setting, and then I flopped this thing up on the brake too, so I have that. And on the other side for the shifting, and it works much better. So the middle setting didn't work for me with these boots. Worked okay with my Forma boots, but just not with these. Anyway, and I got just my regular BMW pants on today. Nothing special about that. I really like these pants. Pretty simple. They just almost look like regular pants anyway. Very functional. They're all bunched up now because I'm sitting out here in the middle of nowhere by myself. And they're kind of slouched down because I'm sitting here snacking away on stuff. So I was showing you my boots. I'll show them to you again here real quick in case I didn't get a very good shot. But I don't wear this jacket as much as I wear my mesh jacket down here in Florida. But today it's raining, and also was about 7 degrees when I left home, about 75 right now, so this works nicely. But this one's all Gore-Tex. It actually has a built-in kidney belt, which I like, and of course it has padding everywhere. Impact 3DO or whatever you call it, padding everywhere. It's got lots of venting. I don't know how many, but a lot. It's got here, it's got them on the sleeves, it's got them under the arms, it's got them in the back. Real nice. And the stuff around your neck is nice and soft. It probably didn't look like it in the video, but it's just like really, really soft material. So my other jacket, I bought this Harley jacket, and now I know when they say the previous versions of the Climb, and I've had this jacket for probably at least 2 years anyway, maybe 3, and I guess the previous version was a little rough around the neck. So I get it now because now that I've got the Harley jacket, I have to wear a neck scarf or some sort of neck thing to, otherwise it just chafes your neck. Anyway, that's this, and then I'll show you my boots again. I didn't get a good shot of them before. I know I've showed them in previous videos. These are the low boy ones, and I've got the taller socks on them. And like I said, they're getting more broken in, more comfortable. And I adjusted my pegs and everything. So anyway, you know, I'm probably still a little partial to the Forma boots. I mean, I like the Alpine Star stuff. These are definitely good quality boots. They're just a little taller and a little stiffer than the Formas. And for most of the riding that I do around here in Florida, the Formas work fine, if not maybe a little better. They're just more comfortable to walk in, a little lower in the shins. One of the reasons I wore these today is because it was raining pretty good when I left the house, and I actually ended up going through more rain than I thought. And then when I got out here, I thought there might be some rain and I would be in some mud and everything else. But out here, fortunately, it's been pretty nice. No rain, no mud, no nothing. But the nice part too is that these have broken in a little bit. They're much more comfortable. And the socks, these socks made all the difference in the world. These are Under Armour socks, and you can see they come up just a little bit higher than the boot, and that makes all the difference in the world, because right here on my shin, when I had the lower socks like I use with my other boots, my Harley and my Alpine Star mesh boots, this piece of the boot right here just rubbed my shin raw on both legs. Not good. All right, so here we are at the ranger station still. We're just getting ready to leave. Everybody cleans all their game. And there's the road out, staring out to the east. But anyway, nice ride today, about 100 miles so far. The only off-road portion has been going around Dinner Island. No off-road getting here because I wanted to show you some other stuff, and then of course I didn't show it to you, or I drove through and showed it to you, but I didn't get off and actually walk on the walkway. But at least you got a chance to see it and see what it looks like. All right, we're going to get started here shortly. Heading home, about an hour and a half ride getting home. I think we'll just stay on the street because it's getting a little late in the day. I got a little bit of a late start today. And so I think we'll just take the road all the way home. That's going to be about an hour and a half. And plus we're going to encounter some rain. All right, talk to you in a little bit. We're just leaving every place here, Dinner Island. And we're going to go ahead and go through the where the RVs are parked. So going down that way is going back into Dinner Island. And this way here is where the RVs are parked. Kind of facing home right now, looking pretty dark and rainy, unfortunately. Such is life. Let's check out this little area where the RVs park. I think that's another way in or out of the Dinner Island. We came out way behind us. Maybe if we come out here again, we'll scout that side. Right now, kind of getting on in the day here. Time to head back. Got about an hour and a half ride to get home. A little bit of a hike getting out here. Let's check it out in here. These people are all camped up. Wave at everybody. Look at this guy. He's got all kinds of solar. He's got a solar windmill and a bunch of solar panels, and the little trailer's got solar panels too. Nice. Okay, so he's all painted up too. Looks really nice. They're definitely out here. There's no... Oh, they do have spots. They actually have spots. But this guy's... There you go. He's way off in the weeds. Wants some privacy. Of course, I'm sure he's got a generator he could be running. So this is it. Nice grassy field out here. This guy's got all kinds of solar going. If they walk around, some of them don't have bicycles or anything. We rode through there, we didn't see anybody on bicycles going through. Definitely ride around it. I should have clocked how far it was around the perimeter. We'll do that in the future ride. We'll take some of the other rides. Because it was raining today, I got kind of a late start from home. And but now that I've gone around, and you know, from the air it looks just like one big road going around, but then you get to these little gates and all these little areas, you have to make decisions. A little decision tree. All right, here we go. All right, change of plans. We're not going to go all the way down to Alligator Alley, just too far south. We're going to go ahead and take our... There's a gator right there. No, it's a duck. Looked like a gator. The way he had his head down with the spine thing up. Anyway, it's a duck. So we're going to take one of our familiar ways here, and what this is going to do is keep us from going about another 15 miles south. My lord, there is a fire up there. Somebody's burning. Alright, I passed another mud buggy on a trailer. This is where we're going to transition back over to the other road. And lots of campers up here, so I expect I'll see at least one. I see right now 3 mud buggies. This one in front of us looks pretty damn cool. It's on tracks. Holy crap, it's on tracks. Look at that, a tank. Mud buggy on tracks. Don't see that every day. Couple more up here. There's another one on tracks. And there's another one on tracks. There's, oh my God, there's 4 of them on tracks. I don't know about that. 5 of them on tracks. One there, 2, 3, 4. One up on the trailer, plus the one we passed. Well, nobody said it would be easy. Here comes the rain. Let's see if anybody's up at our normal little rest stop area up here. This is a much smaller parking lot than the other ones, but it is neat. On hot days, it has a little shady place where you can sit, have a soda pop, and chat. Only have room for a couple of people to sit down, but hey, it's better than nothing. A little shade when it's 100 degrees outside. We'll go up here and check it out. This is where the hunters go in. They'll have lines up here. It's like, I don't know, November to February or something like that, 2 times a week. Hoses and all kinds of stuff. So right in front of us, that gate, that's where the rangers, you can actually see the sign there. Let's see what the sign says. Because usually they have like the hunters stuff here. Got to stop here. Oh, what was that Detour sign? Interesting. Don't normally see that one. But this is where all the hunters have to register to get in. But here's where we go. We'll come up in here on a hot day. If we're on the road bikes and we can't go off-road, this is a good stopping point. And you can see it's got 2 benches and a little bit of shade and a bathroom. And this parking lot sits up just a little higher in the field, so you usually get a nice breeze. Even when it's hot, you get a nice breeze off the field. And this is it. This is one of our little stopping points. Well, we're not getting as lucky as we want to. We're going to be coming on to 595 here shortly. Well, our plan is working out well. So we just came from over that way, the clear, and of course you can see where the weather is right over here, and we're working our way to get around on the east side of it. So our little horseshoe plan seems to be working. Gave us just a little bit of rain on the west side there, nothing really to speak of, and we're eastbound now on 75/595. We'll come around the east side of it.